Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Ragin Cajuns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Ragin Cajuns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Southern Miss's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional power. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. It'll be 3rd and long. Robinson looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Chapman. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust? Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So Louisiana's offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Robertson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Ragin Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snags it. Shakes off the defender. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Robinson will throw. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Carter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grab near the marker. It's Chapman. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Black. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Chappelle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Ragin Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Robertson. Good, solid tackle. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Zings it complete to the right. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. QB draw, and he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Ragin Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Ragin Cajuns will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Dalton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Takes it on the return. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Ragin Cajuns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Robinson looking to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Jensen. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They flipped into the field, and we were ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Give to the running back. There he goes. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Back to pass on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Punt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Ragin Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking for a gap. It's Carter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Wide open downfield. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Robinson will throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. They'll leave it with the lone back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Offense, quick tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught, close to the marker, it's Chapman. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's loose down the middle. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chappelle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Ragin Cajuns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he gets nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. They'll try to blast their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
Louisiana, 16, Southern Mississippi.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Let's talk for a minute about Southern Miss. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ragin Cajuns will call on their punt team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Robinson looking to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Takes the handoff. It's Carter. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. And the returner goes down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robertson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Ragin' Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Robertson. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Here, time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
And the Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. With the catch, it's Chappelle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the ground game. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Ragin' Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it first down at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Robertson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll take it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ragin' Cajuns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Robinson looking to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Caught in the backfield, it's Atkins. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Ragin' Cajuns will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up, because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They booted away on 4th down. And the returner will be knocked down. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Ragin' Cajuns line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Jensen. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is in the air. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Chappelle. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Ragin' Cajuns with the 1st and 10. The option look. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The Ragin' Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for room, it's Raymond. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Right back to the well. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running into the open space. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Golden Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Robinson will throw. Unleashes one. Got it in the middle. It's Black. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. A first down for the offense.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
Snagged in the middle. It's Reed. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Golden Eagles will try to punch it in on first and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Rides the back on the option. The give. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll give it to the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. And the Ragin' Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Ragin' Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him, fighting off the defender.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Robinson looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Dalton. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Golden Eagles are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Ragin Cajuns decide to punt it away. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chapman.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Robinson will throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Handoff to the single back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Smith. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here.